Hey y'all. It's a little late. I'm keeping this live up. But I was anyway. It doesn't matter why I ended up r- listening to what I'm listening to now. But we're doing it. So 8:10 press conference. We're talking about this year information at the end. I was dissecting it maybe a little bit too much, but that's what we're doing here. Talking about the photos. Hey John, how are you? So I'm just gonna talk. It might take. I may not see who is here or not, but we're gonna do this. Here we go. Hold on. Mm, apparently, there's something happening here on StreamYard. Give me 1 second. That was an accident. There we go. That should be good. Okay, Scrolls on Fire, Suzanne, Salagi, John, Bridge, Jen, Crane Kicks. Good to see you. I don't want to make this super long. I think the live that was up there previously was just I was recording something to post, but then I am rethinking how I do it. So I'm going to do it this way. Hi, Sunflower. I love you. Okay. So I'm just going to get right to it. I know it's late. I don't want to keep you guys up. I know we all work tomorrow. So let me just keep going and thank you guys for being here. This, I'm going to listen to it again and just kind of give you guys something to think about and let me know. All right, here we go.
I'm going to start with the photo on the very right. That is the last photo of Kiely Rodni.
Okay, I know there are many people that believe this is not her, this is not Kiely. By the end of this, you may hear me say something like, very possible that that is not her, but because of how this image was obtained. Now I have my questions of that. But so far, Angela is discussing all these three photos and how they relate to each other. But it's interesting because they really don't relate to each other because you'd think that Kylie would be wearing this hoodie in the car that is pictured. But we're giving three pieces of a puzzle, but not from the same puzzle picture, if that makes sense. They're just three random pieces that really don't fit. And they tell us that they do fit because of testimony of people who, at the same time, don't want to come forward and give actual information. So, in my opinion, these photos are basically presented to us only because of hearsay. It's hearsay that connects these photos because never do they confirm the legitimacy or of this, if that makes sense. So that's how I'm looking at this information. I've never really broken down press conferences in this way or for Kylie's case, but that's what I'm doing today and hopefully quickly.
She was seen just hours before she went to that party at the Prosser family campground, hours before her disappearance. This photo.
Now remember, Mags was with Kylie before this party. It was either Mags or Kate. It was either Mags or Kate. In my opinion now, I do not believe that Kylie was alone when this photo that they claim to be her is is that she was alone. And then they say that this is the last known image. This is that and what do they say? How do they say it? Because you have to this is very important how they say things. You have to remember that Angela is hired to say things a certain way. This is her job. They must say or not say. It's specific. I mean, down to the word, okay? If you know about those White House press secretaries, they're like just robots. They can only spit out sentences a certain way. They're not actually informing you, they're giving you a script, okay? All right.
Signifies she was seen just hours before she went to that party at the
What she says she was seen hours before. She does not say she was with Max or with a friend or a couple friends before the party. They never mention her coming back from Reno. They never mention anything. They only say this photo is of Kiely the day before the party at 6:08. That's it. Remember, the truth is around this information. Okay? And hey guys, I don't mean to ignore you. I'm kind of focused right now on just I'm kind of like in my zone right now. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I really want to give you my opinion on this. Thank you, Suzanne, White Rain, Michael, Jen, Lisbeth, Salagi. You're awesome, Salagi. I love your channel. Princess, thank you for being here. But I just really want to focus on this because I get distracted quickly. Okay.
Prosser family campground hours before her disappearance. This photo signifies exactly what she was wearing hours before her disappearance.
She says it signifies exactly what she was wearing. You remember that Sam has almost this exact outfit? Have you seen those pictures of Sam Smith wearing green dicky pants, studded belt, and tank top or bodysuit? You see how they all kind of wear the same thing? It signifies. It signifies what she was wearing. Could that be just a word that was misused? Possibly. Again, my opinion. But it signifies what she was wearing. And I think this is where a lot of the controversy comes in, where like, I see white, I see this. Maybe this is Sammy, but only because maybe Sammy was maybe wearing the same thing that Kiely was that night. Hey, Jen, is that possible? I'm asking you guys in the chat because everybody that's here in the chat has been following this case. You know, but what do you think?
You can ground hours before her disappearance. This photo signifies exactly what she was wearing hours before her disappearance. You can see she's wearing not a black tank top, but a black bodysuit.
And she never says this is Kiely in the photo. Say this person is wearing this, not a blank tank top, but a bodysuit. Is it possible that Sam was wearing the same thing in this photo? Is it possible that people said, I saw you and Kiely together at the party because they were probably wearing the same thing at the party? Because we've seen pictures of Sammy and Kiely literally wear the same outfit. Yes or no? Is it possible that Kiely showed up at this party probably wearing almost the same thing that Sam was? and then someone didn't like that? Maybe Kiely was loaned us Hoodie. Maybe she wore a hoodie because she wanted to cover up what she was wearing. Yeah, Kiely had black Vans. This person, I don't see anything black. Now, why now I am leaning towards the possibility that this may not be Kiely is only because of what right now I am like realizing. Correct, Caleb. They cannot use incorrect words. Yes, Lisbeth. Do you guys get what I'm saying right now? Is this a possibility? Is this where the hoodies come in? Why are we trading hoodies? Maybe she was like, damn, I'm wearing, like, let me put on a hoodie to cover up what I'm wearing. But look, there's more. Okay, hold on.
She's also wearing a black studded belt, green Dickies pants, and black Vans shoes.
Now, remember in the interview with Sam Smith, she said she was wearing this in the picture, but not what you see in the picture. She was wearing green Dickies pants. I always wondered why Sam, when she's referring to this photo, she says she was not wearing this, but she was not wearing those blue jeans, or what did she say? Something, but she says she was wearing. I gotta pick it up now. But does that not make sense? Why the discrepancy? And even when Sam describes what Kiely was wearing is the way that it is. I really need you guys to think with me here. I'm quiet because I'm looking up because I really need to know. My brain is going a million miles an hour right now, so say what again? With what? Hold on. It's because I need to find, because I do not like to cite myself unless I can give you exactly where I heard it and how I heard it. Okay? You know me. You know how I work. Okay. Here it is.
Top is exactly what I saw her in. If you can see on her left side, on her hip, you can see some skin. She was wearing a black bodysuit. I remember because we went to the bathroom together, peed in the woods together a couple of times, and so that's her shirt right there. The pants were different that she wore to the party. She was
I want to know, because she says the pants were different that she wore to the party. I'm sorry, deep breaths. I know, I'm sorry.
wearing green Dickies pants, but that belt is definitely what she was wearing too. I remember
She says that belt is definitely what she was wearing. I am now starting to believe that Kiely probably showed up wearing almost exactly what already Sammy was wearing.
watching her have to take it off when we were using the restroom together. We were out using the outdoor restroom, if like popping squat basically. So yeah,
that was just released from the Placer County Sheriff's Office. This picture, I just found it on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
So there's talk about this top, the spaghetti straps top. Some people are saying it was found at the area. Is that, can you confirm that, or is that
so that has not been confirmed. If it is not,
so Tony just asked her, it has that a spaghetti strap has been found. You guys know what I'm talking about. She should have said she wasn't wearing that. She was wearing a bodysuit. Was it Sam that was wearing maybe a tank top? And you guys know the picture of Sam and almost exactly the same thing. Kiely wears, you guys know what picture I'm talking about with Kiely? When, man, I feel like I have to bring it up because I don't like talking, just talking. I'm getting a little heated. I need to do a video on this, but my brain goes a million miles an hour. Okay. Look. This whole like tank top, black thing situation. Let's go back here. I don't know. You tell us. Is there anything new? I'm just trying to think and brainstorm here. Give me a second. Hello, Juanica Tankia. What did I miss? Hello, did I say hi to Elizabeth? Wait, Hoping Francis, how are you? Hello, Ryan. Hello, Susan, how are you? Hey, Jen, did I say hi to you, Jen? Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I'm just trying to figure out this whole, this explanation of this picture. That's what I'm just trying to do.
For her disappearance. This photo signifies exactly what she was wearing.
This is what bothered me. That's it. This photo. Hi, Evie. Hi, Michael. Hi, Mama Smurf. When he says that, what she says that it signifies what she was wearing. I'm starting to believe that again, Sammy and Kiely were probably wearing very similar things to this party, and maybe that's why Kiely wanted to grab a hoodie or something to cover up what she was wearing. Maybe Sammy was like upset about what she was wearing. I don't know. But again, I'm kind of like losing my focus here. I'm sorry. Let me just keep going.
Hours before her disappearance. You can see she's wearing not a black tank top, black studded belt, green Dickies pants, and black Vans shoes. This is what she was last seen wearing just hours before her disappearance. I'll point you to the first photo on the left. This is a photo that, this is a hoodie that was loaned to Kiely on the day that she disappeared.
Hi, Carla. Yes, Caleb, she says it exactly. Tonka. Okay, I will, Tonka. Did Sammy say she had different pants from that video? Yes, Jen. I've never seen real party pics either. The only reason why we are to believe that there was a party is because the police officers talk about a party. They talk about having images from the party, but that's up to you if you want to believe the town, especially if you have 100, 200, 300 people attending it, but we've never seen actually an image. The only image that we see is the one that was submitted by Sammy Smith of these people standing around, and it's just one picture. And that's it, you know?
This item is of significance. We believe that Kiely was still in possession of this hoodie when she disappeared.
And she says this, we believe she was in possession of this hoodie when she disappeared. How do you know that? Why do you, what information do you have that makes you say that she was in possession of this when she disappeared?
And the photo in the middle is an actual photo of Kiely's vehicle.
Okay, this part was annoying to me because Angela says this photo is an actual picture of her vehicle. And a reporter asks, when was this picture taken or what's the date of this?
It's a 2013 silver Honda CRV. We continue to investigate every single lead that comes to us. We continue to exhaust every lead. We urge the public to please, if anybody knows these 200 to 300 juveniles and young adults who are at the Prosser family campground between Friday evening and early Saturday morning.
Okay, and look, she says we encourage anybody that was at Prosser family campground from Friday night to Saturday morning. She does not say party. She didn't say anybody that was at the party. At least at this point, she does not say anybody that was at the party. She says any juveniles that were at Prosser family campground. But again, she is the news person. She's the robot that is spitting out the information. She does not say party. She says who were there. And maybe by saying it that way, people are less afraid possibly to come forward. Maybe party is an unacceptable word or description for what was actually happening there. Because again, now in my opinion, it seems a little ridiculous that you have 200, 300 people in this little area and only a little bit of cars. But you have hundreds of people there. You have to kind of like think about this logically now. Yes, Jen, you're right.
To please come forward. We have since set up an online tip line. That email is sheriff_Tahoe. So if somebody is not comfortable calling anonymously, they can feel free to email us via our tip line.
Why would someone not feel comfortable calling in anonymously? So then use their tip line? I don't know.
That is all the updates we have for today. We will make on our social media.
Where was this photo taking at? Where was that surveillance?
Okay, so this is the part that is important too, that I want you to think about this surveillance photo. I never caught this before. Some of you may have seen this already. Either way, I'm just going to lay it how I hear it.
This, we are not releasing the location right now for investigative purposes.
Why? Because if you release where this was, why would you not want to release that? If you're looking for this person, why would you not release where she was last seen? Why? Because maybe a private investigator or a reporter could go to that police state or to that convenience store and ask for footage, and maybe it will show people that police are protecting. So by giving out the information, like where this photo was taken, then anybody can go, like anybody that has the documentation, to go and ask for the footage, and maybe they're going to see something that police want to kind of not have out in the public. Is that possible? For investigative purposes? Okay.
But it was
Where was this photo taking at? Where was that surveillance?
This
location?
This, we are not releasing the location right now for investigative purposes.
Yeah, we're not going to release the photo, the last known image allegedly of the person that we're looking for. We're not going to tell you where she was last because we want to find her. So we're not going to tell you guys. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate your support. That's very kind of you. Very kind of you.
But it was a local business in Truckee at 6:08 p.m.
A local Truckee business in Truckee.
What is the age of that photo?
That is a photo from the winter of her vehicle, and that is the most accurate description.
And then the photo that we have, and yes, Ms. Shen, that's all we can do is just continue to ask questions. Because things don't make sense to me. Things do not make sense. They don't.
Of her vehicle.
Thank you.
You've received hundreds of tips from the public. Within those hundreds of tips, no one has said that they've seen her leave the park.
Okay, wait, that wasn't in this other one. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, she doesn't say this. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm about to share with you is from NB Inc. This is what I was watching. This was done live. Him, I'm not sure. Matt Blank Inc. I shared this in that first video that I put out a couple days ago. But this is what I was looking at. And actually, Angela says here in this one where it was taken. So hold on. And you guys that have watched this presser like forever, can you tell me if this is right to you?
So the only known lead that we have currently is that photo right there up on the easel. This photo shows Kiely at a local business in Truckee hours before she disappeared, and that is the only solid piece of evidence that we have been able to find. Actually, it was a detective with the Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain that video.
Did you hear what she said? She did say that in the other one that we were looking at. In the other one we were looking at, which is from KCRA YouTube, which now you guys see I have an issue with how they edit their videos and their pressers. This is not said in the other video. This was recorded live from NB Inc. Thank you. I'm going to link your video down below, or your channel down below. But she says that this photo was taken by a local Truckee PD, and then she points to this guy here to the left. I had never heard that before. Look.
Hours before she disappeared, and that is the only solid piece of evidence that we have been able to find. Actually, it was a detective with the Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain that video.
She says it was actually a Truckee detective that was able to obtain that video, and then she points to this guy.
To find. Actually, it was a detective with the Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain that video.
Did you see her point to him?
Hours before she disappeared, and that is the only solid piece of evidence that we have been able to find. Actually, it was a detective with the Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain that video.
Now, she maybe because he represents the department, but it sounds like she's saying it was him. Yeah, it was Truckee Police. Who I think are the most corrupt out in this entire situation. This was not in the other video, was it? Hold on, let me go back. Because I know people are going to be ready to prove me wrong here.
Within those hundreds of tips, no one possible on our social media. We are not releasing the location right now for investigative purposes, but it was a local business in Truckee at 6:08 p.m.
And the vehicle, what is the age of that photo?
That is a photo from the winter of her vehicle, and that is the most accurate description. She was seen just hours before she went to that party at the Prosser family campground, hours before her disappearance. This photo signifies exactly what she was wearing.
Okay, we saw that.
These 200 to 300 juveniles calling anonymously. But it was a local business in Truckee at 6:08 p.m.
And the vehicle, what is the hundreds of tips?
I'm trying to find it.
The very last appearance of that. Yeah, so our detectives are continuing to follow up. Currently, no.
Look, you guys are extra sleuthers. It's not there. It's not in this one though. Yeah, that's in the deleted scenes. Yes. She acknowledged him specifically. It was that guy, but this is not in this presser. It was cut. It was fucking cut, dude. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Look, I'm going to put the link. I'm going to put the link down here for NB Inks. Literally go give this person so much love because this person was just this person. I'm going to put it in the chat right here. And go say thank you for leaving that video up on their channel. But that was cut. That was cut. It's not in there.
Do we know the last person to have seen her?
We're just exhausting any dog team
Mm-mm.
and coming. You also
That we have currently is that photo right there.
Maybe
up
she
on the
says it. Hold
easel.
on.
This photo shows
No, hold on.
Kiely.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is the exact moment. I could be wrong. Hold on. I'm ready to put my foot in my mouth. Hold on.
At a local business in Truckee hours before she disappeared. And that is the only solid piece of evidence that we have
Okay,
been
she
able
might say it. She might say it.
to find. Actually, it was a
Okay,
detective
never
with the
mind.
Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain
Okay, I just take back everything I said. I was wrong.
that, hours before she disappeared.
What?
And that is the only solid piece of evidence that we have been able
Scratch
to
that.
find. Actually, it was a detective with the Truckee Police Department who was able to obtain that video.
Oops, I messed up. Either way, it was this guy. It was this guy. Still go show love to my friend over there. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong though. I'm ready to admit it, but I'm showing you, and I showed. I literally called myself out just now. But either way, I never noticed that. So they're still busted. Damn, false alarm. But for you to know, man. Okay, I'm moving on. It's okay though. I'm not embarrassed. I'm trying to work here.
Her house is pretty remote. How extensively has the road out to her house been searched?
But yes, it was this guy. It was Truckee PD, Truckee whatever detective that found the video. So there is video of it, and this person took a photo of it. My question still stand. Why not release the video? And why not release the location? And to this day, they have never released the location. Right? I love you guys. Thanks for understanding that I'm a person. I make mistakes. But I'll call myself out. It's all good.
I'm going to have Captain Brown discuss that.
Okay, so this is where they're talking about the Lost Trail Lodge and if they've already gone over the road.
Yeah, the question was about how extensively has the road been searched, because it is pretty treacherous, if you would. It's been flown with hours and hours of helicopter. It's been driven with dirt bikes, patrol vehicles, you name it. We probably put it on the road, and today they're extensively, I believe, still working on a ground search through the same area.
Do you have reason to believe that she's no longer in the
Ma'am?
state?
I think we kept you at 3 questions. We're going to move on. Sorry, my last.
Yeah, and so it's like, okay, ma'am, sorry. We kept you at 3 questions. You know, and I get it. You gotta like monitor people. Okay, this news reporter already asked 3 questions. You can't ask anymore. Cool. Maybe her questions should matter, but I know they're also in a time limit. But this person wanted to know, is it possible she's still in the state? But I don't know. That kind of bothered me. But I don't work in the news station, so I don't know. But like all these people were like, what? When she asked about, look at this guy over here. I don't know his name. I haven't sleuthed as hard as everybody else, but this is when they asked if she was still in the state.
Ground search through the same area.
Do you have reason to believe that she's no longer in the
Ma'am?
state?
I think we kept you at 3 questions. We're going to move on. Sorry, my last one. Does this mean to think that at this moment you don't believe she ever went home, or she never went down that route? You believe she went somewhere else, or she never made it home?
We don't know. We're trying to find out exactly what happened. And at this point, we believe that someone knows, someone saw her, but they're not coming forward. So again, we urge people to come forward. Again, we'll reiterate that we're not.
What do you disagree with, Caleb? What do you mean? Yeah, they should ask all questions. And yes. Yes.
Concerned about what was happening out at the party.
Here, this guy says party, though. So Angela cannot say party, but he can. Welcome back. Let's see.
We believe that someone knows, someone saw her, but they're not coming forward. So
It says, we believe someone knows and someone saw her. Unofficial with the badge. I feel like, again, now my opinion, this is something that they know, but they can't go after a kid, maybe. We believe someone knows and someone saw her. They, at this point, don't even want to believe that narrative that every kid is saying, I didn't see her. Because these are adults and they know that kids lie. But again, I think they could have been a little bit more aggressive as to approaching the kids and getting information. But because all these people that you see on the stage, or most of them, grew up together and went to Truckee High School together, did a lot of they're gonna be a little bit lenient on the kids of their friends.
again, we urge people to come forward. Again, we'll reiterate that we're not concerned about what was happening out at the party. Our only
And by the way, right now, and this is now like this is I don't know if you guys know Army for Jesus's channel. I like her spunkiness and her over the topness. Something that I wish she has a lot of characteristics that I wish I had, but I don't. So I just live vicariously through them. But when she's doing her pictures and like printing them out and like comparing things with her mind's eye, now it looks to me like these two dudes are like related. That's what it looks to me like. Like they're literally related, and that's only coming to me. I don't know. I literally don't even remember this guy's name. But now Army for Jesus' spirit has like come through to me, and now I'm looking at things in a way that I have never looked at things. So just something that is interesting, when you I appreciate everybody's talents on YouTube and the way that they do things, and I think it's so amazing that I get to learn from everybody, and it's a beautiful thing what we're trying to do together here. So anyway, that's just a side note. Sorry for ranting.
concern is, again, we urge people to come forward. Again, we'll reiterate that we're not concerned about what was happening out at the party. Our only concern is to get Kiely back.
Now, you guys mentioned
Yeah, our only concern is to get Kiely back.
that the hoodie, that scene right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her by any chance. Did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing?
Okay, so the hoodie, the dollar, remember the Del Rey hoodie that they're referring to. Earlier, Angela said that they believed that Kiely was in possession of this hoodie when she went missing. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm ready to fact check myself and go back and prove myself wrong, because that's what this is all about. And then so the reporter asks, is it possible that the person that gave her this hoodie saw her before she went missing? I think, now my opinion, I believe this reporter is asking this strategically, like, was the person that loaned her this hoodie at the party with Kiely? Or did the person that loaned her this hoodie give it to her before Kiely went to the party? But listen again to how she asks the question.
Now, you guys mentioned that the hoodie, that scene right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her by any chance. Did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing?
Because if you think about it, that question would not make sense. Because obviously the hoodie would have been loaned to her before she went missing, because she had it before she went missing. But she's asking specifically, she wants to know if the person that lent it to her saw her before she went missing. In my mind's eye, I'm wondering, was the person that lent her this hoodie at the party with her, or was this loaned to her before the party? If that makes sense.
There's nothing in our investigation that has pointed to that.
So she says there's nothing in our investigation that has pointed to that. So I interpret that as she was loaned this hoodie before she went to the party. she was only with 2 people that we know of before the party, Kate and Max, that we know of. And remember that video, that live that we did the other day where I was showing you the media lady? She's talking about this hoodie was given to her by one of her close friends. So now I have kind of deduced that the person that lent her this hoodie was either Max or Kate. And please tell me in the chat, either I am just going way out of context or if it makes sense, maybe.
Mentioned that the hoodie, that sitting right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her by any chance. Did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing, or is there any other?
There's nothing in our investigation that has pointed to that.
Because how does that make sense? The person that lent her the hoodie didn't see her before she went missing. Technically, everybody saw her before she went missing. Max saw her before Kate, Sammy, anyone else that Kiely. But these hoodies are literally used to link people to Kiely throughout the day. Does that make sense? Okay, hold on. 1537 is where we're at, so hold on. Let me go transcript and then find and then go to hoodie. Hold on. Oh, maybe it's Command F. Yes. Hoodie. There we go. This is where Angela initially speaks of the hoodie.
Point you to the first photo on the left. This is a photo that, this is a hoodie that was loaned to Kiely on the day that she disappeared.
She doesn't say at the party. She says the day of. That's important.
This item is of significance. We believe that Kiely was still in possession of this hoodie when she disappeared.
We believe she was still in possession of the hoodie when she disappeared. Okay. Let's go back to more hoodie.
Now, you guys mentioned that the hoodie, that sitting right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her by any chance. Did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing?
That's why I feel like this hoodie and the hoodies are it's their way. The cops are using that as a timeline. Okay, because we just heard it. What were you guys listening? What was the significance? What did Angela say? You couldn't hear it? Okay, I'll go back.
This is a photo that, this is a hoodie that was loaned to Kiely on the day that she disappeared.
That's the first thing that she says. Can you guys hear it if I share it that way? Could you hear that? Please let me know if you could hear that. Oh, wait. I just need to know. Okay, thank you, Jen. I appreciate you, Jen. I think I've been telling you guys the answers are right in front of our face. There will never be any new information unless we learn how to listen and deduce. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting real passionate about it, right? So, sorry. Loaned to Kiely the day she went missing, the day she disappeared. And then?
That Kiely was still in possession of this hoodie when she disappeared.
And then she goes, Kiely was still in possession of this hoodie when she disappeared. Kiely was loaned this hoodie before the party. That's what I'm hearing. And it was either Mags or Kate that loaned it to her. Okay, so now let's continue.
Our only concern is to get Kiely back.
Now, you guys mentioned that the hoodie, that sitting right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her. By any chance, did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing?
So it says now you guys mentioned that the hoodie that's sitting right there was the hoodie that was loaned to her. By any chance, did that person that loaned her the hoodie see her before she went missing? Or is there any other?
There's nothing in our investigation that has pointed to that.
So the person that lent her this hoodie didn't see her before she disappeared? What? Do you guys get it now? And they won't release who lent the hoodies, and the people that actually lent Kiely whatever they lent her aren't coming out and saying it either. But now I understand why the hoodies were so important, because the hoodies establish a timeline. Guys, the answers are all there. So I challenge you to go back and listen to it. But I promise this live was not going to be long. But I'm going to continue to dissect this interview, and I will just make a video about it. If you haven't seen the 2 previous videos that I've posted, if you found this live interesting, then you may find the last 2 videos interesting as well. Please go give MB Inc. some love. I'm going to keep the live up. I love you guys very much. Thank you for being here. Like this, share it, whatever. At this point, I'm not going to be shy about making sure that my voice is heard, because our voices need to be heard, and your voices here in the chat are so loud that I need to go back. I love you all very much. Start looking at this with new eyes, because everything is there for you. It's there for us. And I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to keep researching and listening. It's all about listening. Their silence also speaks volume. Their silence is the loudest to me. I love you all. And thank you for staying Kiely's army. We are Kiely's army. All of us. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, y'all.